Even if you might have heard about digital minimalism already, I bet you did not know its hidden benefits and how embracing the concept can improve your life. It might sound crazy, but after having adopted digital minimalism, I have experienced what huge benefits small changes can have to your productivity and well-being. And that's what I want to show you in this video, using the flywheel of digital minimalism that I developed, where one unexpected benefit leads to another and another and another, eventually making the ultimate effect of adopting digital minimalism stronger and stronger. But before we look at the first hidden benefit of digital minimalism, let's briefly align on the concept itself. And who else to ask for a short explanation of the concept but ChatGPT? It says that digital minimalism is a lifestyle focused on intentionally reducing digital clutter and distractions to prioritize meaningful activities and improve well-being. So the obvious benefits of digital minimalism are using technology more intentionally, organizing and decluttering one's digital life, doing regular digital detox, balancing off and online activities, and in general, being a lot more mindful about one's screen time and use of digital assets and technology. The general concept of digital minimalism is certainly not new, but was strongly influenced by the author Cal Newport and his book of the same name, which some of you might know. But what Cal did certainly not write about are the hidden benefits that digital minimalism brings without any additional effort. It's all about control that you might have more or less of in your daily personal and professional life. But I guess some of you, just like me, struggle from time to time and feel little to no control over at least certain aspects of your life. Most often this feeling is overcoming me when there are hundreds of things on my to-do list which seem to be never ending, new information and requests coming in at work or at home, and somehow there is no time to finally get things done whilst juggling work, life and family. So the one thing that digital minimalism and especially the aspect of digital decluttering can give you in such situations is the feeling of control or gaining control of your life, slowly but surely. And the first step then might be decluttering your digital life. Now you might say that in the midst of the daily life and obligations, the last thing you would want to do is to organize your digital assets. And that might be true, but decluttering your digital life does not mean you have to lock yourself up for a week and organize everything from scratch. In contrast, it can be anything from just organizing the apps on your phone, deleting some old apps you are not using anymore, sorting your emails properly, or a bit more advanced, organizing your files and folders on your computer or organizing your desktop. It does not have to be a huge leap, but you can start with tiny steps to feel in control. Even just being more mindful about your screen time or deleting some old photos on your phone can give you the feeling of order and structure. So before we move to the second step of the flywheel, I'd appreciate some feedback on how you like this video so far, with a comment or a like, and don't forget to subscribe to my free newsletter via the link in the description below. Now that you have pushed the flywheel a little bit and gotten out of a rut, you will quickly notice that digital minimalism can actually be quite fun. Even though that might sound controversial to you, basically giving up on so many things that presumably bring you joy and then having fun cutting them down, it's not. Let me show you. Some of you might remember the time when there were no smartphones. This meant you couldn't check your emails on the go, you were not able to communicate with everyone, everywhere in real time and for free, and you could not be informed about the latest news or trends on social media. Screen time was probably not even a word back then, and you had so much time talking to or hanging out with friends in real life. Over time, smartphones were introduced, and with them, an ever-growing number of apps, functionalities, and the constant urge to be online. Or do you remember when the last time was that you were without your phone for more than 12 hours or didn't receive any notifications for more than a couple of hours? That's actually the problem, but also the solution. Not going back to the Stone Age, but lowering the use of digital technologies and becoming less dependent on them in general. Digital minimalism does not only mean decluttering your digital life and assets, but also unplugging from technology from time to time or reducing the usage and consumption of certain aspects of it. That could mean that you're doing a monthly digital detox for 1 or 2 days, or you reduce the use of social media, news, or communication channels and cut your screen time by half. That's basically what I did as well. For example, I've turned on the do not disturb mode almost always, so only certain people can reach me directly. For all others, I do not get any notifications. Also, I have set a focus mode on my phone that only allows you to use certain apps and blocks all others for certain period of times. That way, I only make my work and productivity apps accessible, whilst rather distracting, time-wasting ones are blocked. So just with a few simple tricks, you make time and shift your attention to more important and deliberately chosen things in life. More time for your offline hobbies or real-life conversations and meetups with friends and family. And that's just fun. Over time, you will realize 2 things. First, you won't be bothered about social media or news that much anymore, because what you don't know won't interest or even hurt you. And second, you will realize that those alternative activities are most of the time a lot more fun and fulfilling than being online. Try it out and see how fun it can be to have more freedom and mental space that comes with missing out on irrelevant digital noise. By now, the flywheel is spinning quite well, but there's one last thing we need to uncover so it gets up to full speed. It's a boost of your self-confidence. Without even bothering about this aspect, following digital minimalism and declutter will increase your self-confidence. Just look at the flywheel. Having started with the exercise, most likely with a just do it mentality, soon you will have gained control of whatever aspect you were dealing with. Then you found out it's quite fun using fewer exhausting apps and having more time for your hobbies, so you will move into a can-do mentality. And having reached that point, you will have realized that all the effort was actually quite easy, and you will have reached a want-to-do mentality. Because you have proven to yourself it's easy to organize and declutter your computer or phone, or to reduce your screen time and be more mindful about the use of technology in general. Even if it's just tiny steps at a time, the more often you're doing them, the easier, faster, and the bigger they will get over time. Your efforts will automatically grow over time, just as your self-confidence. So even if you might be afraid of unplugging, muting your phone or notifications, deleting your social media apps, or organizing your computer, just start small, as I did in the beginning, and you see how the flywheel of digital minimalism will do its magic. It will help you to become healthier, both on a mental and physical level, with less stress and digital pressure, but increased focus, productivity, and well-being. I also mentioned quite a few times that organizing your phone can be extremely powerful in achieving more mental clarity. But it's not easy to know where to start and what to do when organizing and decluttering your phone. So watch this video next, where I'll show you how it can be done in just 2 simple steps to make your phone as minimal and as neat as it has never been before.